Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Do you know many people struggle to learn this language? What do you think? What is reason behind this? I feel they don't follow right strategy as well as right pattern to learn this language. If you follow this pattern to learn this language, you can get little relief because here I want to say something. If your roadmap is clear, right? So it's very easy to go or easy to reach in your destination. Similarly, if we don't have a clear roadmap and if we want to reach on our destination, so how we go? Same thing goes with LSRW technique. So I am here to talk about LSRW technique. But before dive into this video, I want to introduce myself because I am quite new in YouTube and I want to share something about myself, about my introduction. So, as you know, you might know, right? As you know, my name is Amrita and I hail from Bihar. But as far as my education is concerned, I hold a master degree, Master of Commerce, and a mother of two. Being a homemaker, I have a plethora of hobbies to follow. But one of my best hobbies I have ever find dancing. Okay, so it's more or less about me. So let's dive into video and let's talk about LSRW technique, how to follow bit by bit. So first I wanna say if you want to speak this language, so you have to first become a good listener. So for good listener, what you need to do, you need to do listen very attentively because I feel listening is an art. Anyone can listen, but don't you think so? Some people enhance their language or improve their language so short period of time, but some are left behind because if they if someone is a very good listener, so they can speak well because they have a absorbing power a lot. Whatever they listen, they try to articulate or accumulate in our sentences or our day-to-day life. Same goes with pattern. You have to follow one by one. So I have read somewhere, if you want to be a good speaker, so first you become a good listener, right? So let's move on our second S, speaking, right? Speaking is a crucial, it is a significant role in our life. It doesn't matter how long have you been learning this language, you just cram grammar rules or anything. But if you are lagging behind, you are not doing practice regarding speaking, so I don't think so you improved a lot. But if you are in listening with speaking, then you can see tremendous change within a month if you are consistent in your journey, right? So here I want to say this thing. So listening and speaking is so much important in this journey. And question arises, which kind of content we need to listen. I must say here, you have to find your own genre or your own niche. Which kind of things do you like to learn or do you like to listen? If someone is interested in cricket, they can go with cricket. If someone is interested in Bollywood or Hollywood, anything, so they can just go with that. But before that, you assume yourself where your level is. It is not like that. If you are a beginner level and you are trying to adapt advanced vocabulary, then I feel you stuck there and you are not going to learn because it is a kind of it is always I pressurize a lot to follow good technique, right? Good technique or right technique. So in this way you can get. So let's move on. Reading I emphasize a lot because I change my whole personality by reading only, I must say. Because no one come to you and tell you have to learn this. If you want to change your whole personality, you have to start with yourself. Because bird hold a power to change your whole personality. If you read if you read any book in your life, then you can get to know very successful person's story and you are very far away from such mistake they have done, right? And if you don't want to make mistake, kind of such mistake they have done, so you can follow such things, because someone says we have a very limited life, and if we start learning from our mistakes, so I don't think so we have a good life or long life to just make mistake and learn from mistake. If we learn someone else mistake, nothing good than that, I feel, and I always prefer this thing, right? So let's move on our third third we have talked. Fourth, writing. um, Writing is also kind of trailblazer for my life, because sometimes we feel we are not comfortable with share something with someone, right? Even our near and dear one. So that time, whatever your short of thought, just try to write it down in piece of paper, and in this way you just get a little bit of relief. Because sometimes it happens with just triggering and tackling our mind without any reason. So if you write it down something in your notebook, so in this way you can get to know this thing, really I need to pay attention, and just randomly I am making mess in our mind, right? So writing is a very important. Here question arises, what to write daily basis. I Many people says what to write in a daily basis. Sometimes I stuck. So I started my reading habit with my thoughts. I started with 4 or 6 lines, and I have been doing it for more than 6 months, and I can see big result in myself. I have some clear thought, so I can talk about, or whatever trigger in my life, just I try to write it down. Your thoughts, your plans, whatever past you have done in some mistakes, so you don't want to repeat in your life. So such things you can write, and just you get a good relief of it, I feel. And I'm big witness in front of you, because I have been this thing I have been doing for so long. So long, not I can't say so long, but yeah, more than 6 months, especially when it comes to reading or writing. So because I pressurize a lot reading and writing, because once you make a habit of reading and writing, so you can see different personality in yourself. Yes, you heard me right. Because many times I tried, but let it be. Because why? Maybe my voice was not clear back then, so this could be a reason. But even one day, I don't miss without writing or reading anything. If I'm not getting time to read or write in a piece of paper or something, so just I have some alternative. Just I try to find some alternative. If I'm not going to do anything means I'm not able to write, so I can write some line or some good lines in my notepad, not notepad, digital pad. So in this way, I feel you can get good relief of it. And I hope you like this video, and this video little bit help for you, so you can appreciate me by like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you just getting so many, because we always tend to think a lot, overthink. So if you have a something clarity in your mind, so good to go always, right? Don't make don't make anything big in your mind. If you make just you are bothering your mind, then your mind start ruin your thoughts. So it's always better to clarify your just enter this just give permission such thoughts in your life. In this way it help you in future. Otherwise, just stop it, right? Because we know, if you are living in society, and so security guard is there, right? Because if someone wants to enter in their society, to know there is a always a stop. So the same way you have to stop whatever comes in your mind. So you have to clarify this thoughts really means me, this thought really is good for me or bad for me, so just do it in yourself. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, so you can appreciate me by like, share, and subscribe, and keep learning, keep growing, and I come with a new topic again. Till then, bye bye. Happy learning. Thank you so much.